Good morning, children. This is Shubal sir speaking. Children, we have been dealing with the chapters square and square roots, and like we are dealing with exercise 6.3. Exercise 6.3. We are already done question number 1 and 2. Now, children, we are going to deal with one of the most important and useful concept of square and square roots in this video. Let us have a discussion on that. Question number 3, number 1. Question is, find the square root of the following decimal numbers. Children, I have taught you how to find square root of a number using two different methods, using prime factorization process, and other one is long division method. Those were free from decimal numbers. They were not decimal numbers. So here in this video I'm gonna discuss about to find the square root of a number using long division process of decimal numbers. Let us write the number first. 2.56. Okay, children, our first job is to make the pairs of the number. Don't look at the decimal sign. Make pairs as we used to do. Okay, now suppose, children, I have just imagined there is no decimal sign only. I cannot see decimal sign. I know that there is a decimal sign, as we all can see, but we will consider there is no decimal sign only. Now 1 ones are 1 because 2 2s are 4, which is greater. So 2 minus 1 is 1. Double of 1 is how much, children? 2. As we all can see, 2 is greater than 1. I cannot perform any divisions right now. I need to bring down 5 6. But before I bring down 5 6, there is a decimal. Yes or no? Before the number 5 and 6, there is a decimal. So just put a decimal in the place of quotient. Here is a decimal, so put a decimal over there before we bring down 5 6. Now, children, bring down 5 and 6 together. Now what is our job? We need to imagine a number which is to be kept over here, so that in both the factors and quotient place, so that I get 156. The number is 6 and number is 6. 6 into 26 result 156. That's all. Because the number which I'll have to take over here, 6, I have to take here also, so that by multiplying 6 into 26 I may get 156. So this is how we will get the answer of such questions. Just exactly similar process division method which we have done earlier, but only what, we have got a presence of, we can find a presence of point sign over here. Now next question, children. Next question is question number 2. Let us deal with question number 2. 7.29. Okay. Now how to deal with 7.29, children? First we will make pairs. What is our job, children? First thing is what? We will just make a pair. Here is a pair of a number, here is a pair of number. Now draw a line. Let us think about it. 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9. So 2 2s are 4, 7 minus 4 is 3. Now double of 2 is 4. 4 is greater than 3. I cannot divide. I have to bring down 2 and 9. So before we bring down 2 and 9, there is a point. So take a point in the quotient also. Okay. Now bring down 2 and 9. So what may give 329? If I take 7 here and if I take 7 here as well. So 7 into 47 is 329. That's all. So children, answer of root over 7.29 is equal to 2.7. That's all. I believe it's clear to everyone, children. Now let us try the last sum of this question. That is a very simple. The number is 42.25. Okay, need not to be worried. Make pairs. Now children, what I'll take, 6 6 are 36, 7 7 are 49. 6 6 are 36. So 42 minus 36 is how much? 6 only. Okay, now I'll take double of 6 is 12. 12 is greater than 6. I cannot take. I have to take 2 and 5. But before 2 and 5 there is a point. So I have to take a point in the quotient. Bring down 2 and 5. What I will take children? I'll take 5 here and I'll take 5 here. 5 into 125, 625. As simple as that. Only while we are taking the number, next number, where is a point, just take in the place of quotient in that order. That's all. Now next question is question number 4. Let us understand question number 4. Find the least number which must be subtracted from each of the following numbers so to get a perfect square. Children, 402. First question is 402. 402 is not a perfect square number. Okay, something to be subtracted from it to get a perfect square. So let us find out. Let us make a pair first. 2 2s are 4. Okay, I'm getting 0 here. Take double of 2 is 4. Okay, 4 is greater than 0. So of course what I'll bring down? I'll bring down 0 and 2. Okay children. Now what I can take? I can take 0 over here. So 0 here also. 0 into 40. So 0 0 2 only. What am I getting children? I'm getting 2 as a remainder. 2 as a remainder. So children, this 2 should be subtracted from 402 to get a perfect square. I got 400 after subtracting 2 from 402. So children, root over 400 is equal to 20, and which is a perfect square number. So I believe it's clear to everyone. If no, then please feel free to speak to me. Please do submit these works in the Google Classroom. And if there is any doubt and confusions, please watch this video again and again. Till then, bye bye, take care. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.